Welcome to my channel. Before starting the video, please go ahead and hit the subscribe button and give this video a like up. When asked about Blake Shelton's potential return to The Voice, John Legend spoke his mind. Many viewers of The Voice missed the country singer's presence when he departed the program after 23 seasons. Could Blake make a comeback to the competition show? Read on to find out John Legend's thoughts on the matter. In an effort to devote more time to his loved ones, Blake Shelton has chosen to step away from The Voice. As a stepdad, he found it difficult to be present, he said. "I can't do that justice while I'm devoted to a show like The Voice, which requires so much of your time," he said. The country music legend said that he has a more important job as a father and that he feels his time on The Voice has come to an end. Blake Shelton won 9 games as a coach when he was there. No other coach has made more appearances on the program than that. Many viewers were concerned about the future of The Voice after his announcement that he was departing. Season 1 marked Blake Shelton's debut on the program. John Legend doesn't believe it's probable that Blake will return to the competition program, unless his wife manages to convince him to come back. Gwen seems to be our only hope, in my opinion. John expressed his belief that Blake would not be returning. "He is having a good time on the farm. I had a conversation with him, and he's like harvesting maize." The Voice coach went on to say that Blake Shelton had delivered them some farm fresh corn. "He sent us some fresh peaches from the farm, so we made peach cobbler," he said. In my opinion, he has zero interest in returning to Hollywood to shoot The Voice. Everyone who has been a coach on The Voice apparently keeps in contact with one another. John Legend has come clean about the fact that certain combinations of coaches have their own group conversations. Gwen Stefani, Blake Shelton, John Legend, Chrissy Teigen, and others are part of couples group chats. "We usually stay in touch with each other and we're friends. It's just a good vibe with all the other coaches," said John. John Legend, who joined the coaching staff of The Voice in season 16, has expressed his genuine pleasure in mentoring the show's up-and-coming performers. He spoke about how much he enjoyed teaching on The Voice. "Working with our artists is one of my favorite parts of my job. It's rewarding to see people's goals realized via this show, and I like sharing the wisdom and lessons I've learned from my experiences with them. For me, it's very entertaining." One of the most famous coaches in The Voice's history, Blake Shelton, created waves when he said he was leaving the program in 2023. Shelton chose to step down after delighting fans for 23 seasons with his wisdom, guidance, and indisputable country charisma. The Voice has gone on without him, but speculation has begun that he may be returning. Has Blake Shelton truly decided to return to the program that catapulted him to stardom? What would it signify for the show's loyal audience as a whole? The news of Shelton's departure from The Voice was devastating to the show's fans. With his irresistible Southern charm, sincere dedication to supporting fledgling musicians, and fun banter with other coaches, the country singer has been a cherished presence on the program for almost a decade. Viewers and the current coaching panel still miss Shelton, even though the program has flourished with new coaches since his departure. The conjecture about Shelton's comeback has grown as season 24 progresses, thanks to fan theories, Shelton's own remarks in interviews, and online chatter. We'll get into the reasons fans are hoping he comes back, the signs that started these speculations, and what it would signify for The Voice's future if he does. Fans of The Voice loved Blake Shelton from the start, and he wasn't just any coach. He added tremendous value to the show's dynamic with his dry humor, laid-back attitude, and extensive understanding of the music business. The results of Shelton's coaching career, however, speak louder than his charisma. Having led 9 different teams to victory throughout the years, he now owns the record for most victories by a coach on the program. A number of these musicians flourished under his tutelage and subsequently achieved great success in country music and other genres. Many viewers continued to tune in season after season because of Shelton's approachable personality. Some of the most memorable parts of the program came from his humorous rivalry with other coaches, such as Adam Levine, Kelly Clarkson, and John Legend. Whether he was making fun of Levine's wardrobe or the competitors, Shelton added an irreplaceable touch of warmth and comedy to The Voice. There seems to be a noticeable absence from the program since he left, according to several viewers. Despite the addition of new, energetic coaches like Niall Horan and Reba McEntire to The Voice, loyal Shelton fans still long for the days of the show's original country music superstar. Hashtags like #BringBlakeBack trend on Twitter at the start of each new season, reflecting the persistent popular media demand for Shelton's return. Although there has been no official announcement, there are a number of signs that Blake Shelton may be thinking about coming back to The Voice. To begin with, Shelton hasn't disqualified himself from returning. He has been cautious to hint at a possible comeback to the program in interviews since leaving, saying that he would never say never to the idea. Asking Shelton about his time as a coach on The Voice and if he missed it was a common question during his recent appearance with Today. The bonds he had with the competitors and his other coaches are something that Shelton said he misses about the program. "It was an important aspect of my life for an extended period," he said. "The future may be completely unpredictable. Who knows, but I'm enjoying my vacation." A return visit is always an option. Gwen Stefani, who is married to Blake Shelton, is another enduring figure from the show's history as a coach. A big plot point in the history of The Voice has been the couple's romance, which grew on set. Many viewers are keeping their fingers crossed that Shelton will surprise everyone by returning to the program, either as a guest coach or for a one-off visit during a live broadcast, thanks to his ties to Stefani in the show. On top of that, the showrunners have been open about wanting Shelton back for whatever reason. Shelton is a cornerstone of The Voice, as executive producer Audrey Morrissey has publicly stated her respect for. A member of the show's production crew expressed their desire to have Blake return to the panel for either a whole season or a guest appearance in a recent interview. Given the present coaching staff, it is reasonable to assume that Shelton will be back. As of season 24, Shelton's position as resident country coach was filled by Reba McEntire, a legendary country music artist and friend of his. Fans love McEntire, and she certainly adds her own brand of comedy and knowledge to the panel, but many are wondering if she's only here for a little while. Is Shelton only preparing to take over as head coach of the national team in a subsequent season? Some have regarded McEntire's participation on the panel as a continuation of Shelton's run on the program, and that's a valid point. The two have been working together professionally for quite some time, and they hold each other in high esteem. The appearance of McEntire has fans wondering whether a passing of the torch moment is on the horizon, or if she and Shelton will reunite for a next season. Things would definitely be changed if Blake Shelton came back to The Voice. Fans who have missed him may tune in again if he returns with fresh enthusiasm for the program. He and McEntire, two country music heavy hitters vying for the top talent, would make for an intriguing coaching dynamic. Considering the show's continued success despite intense competition from series like American Idol and The Masked Singer, Shelton's comeback might be seen as a deliberate move. The Voice might reignite its audience and bring back some of the joy from its early seasons if it brought back one of the original and most adored coaches. Fans of The Voice are already making assumptions about what might happen if Blake Shelton made a comeback appearance. Is he planning to return permanently as a coach, or is he only planning to stop by for an occasional live appearance? Theoretically, Shelton may make a triumphant comeback for an all-stars season, in which beloved candidates and champions from previous seasons have another shot at fame. Shelton may reunite with former participants and face new challenges in a special season like this. Shelton might even make a cameo appearance or serve as a mentor for an episode or two. Fans might get their fix of nostalgia without committing to a full season if Shelton returns in this role, since the program has a history of inviting back previous coaches for special appearances. Whatever Shelton does when he returns, his fans will be waiting with open arms. After leaving The Voice, Shelton has received an incredible amount of love and support, proving that he is still much loved by the show's dedicated viewers.